Beyond the Forbidden Forest, the sequel to Paul Norman's original classic Forbidden Forest, was released on the Commodore 64 back in 1985 and published by Cosmi. Marketed as an Omni-dimension 4D experience, this game drops you into the forest to prove your skills before you can take on your ultimate quest, hunting down the fearsome Demogorgon. The stakes are higher, the monsters are angrier, and the gameplay is, well, let's just say, it's a bit more complicated. You've stumbled into a version of the forest where creepy creatures roam, and you're about to find out exactly what's gone wrong. Welcome to Beyond the Forbidden Forest. It picks up right where the first game left off, except this time the Demogorgon is back with an even stronger grip on the forest, and it's up to you, our trusty archer, to save the day once again. Visually, the game tried to take a huge leap forward. Gone with the days of simple 2D back and forth. Now, thanks to this dazzling Omni-dimension 4D engine, your archer can move in and out of the foreground and background, dodging and shooting in all sorts of directions. He can even shoot towards and away from the screen, which is as cool as it sounds. But something's definitely gone wrong in the forest. What was once a peaceful, serene place has turned into something far more sinister. The air smells different. The birds are nowhere to be found, and even the grass feels off. As in the original, the day and night cycle takes effect, so one minute you'll be squinting at the forest under a sleepy dawn, and the next you'll be cursing the sun's unforgiving midday glare. It's a bit like having a whole day pass in the span of 5 minutes. You're thrown into the middle of this now menacing wilderness, again, armed with only a bow and a quiver of arrows. This time though, the arrows are fired at an odd angle, based on little grey bars that mark your aim's height. It's a weird system, but you get used to it, eventually. It's fiddly, but it does work pretty well when you get the hang of it. You sprint off to find some space, spot an enemy, and then take aim. Your arrow finds its mark. The monster of choice is momentarily stunned, except that doesn't do you any favours, because it's right back after you in no time. Miss your second shot, and you're on the receiving end of a brutal, poison-induced death. You see, the monsters here aren't your typical game baddies. They're stuff of nightmares. They don't just kill you, they terrorise you. Forget about a simple game over. Here, you're treated to a gruesome spectacle of your character being devoured, complete with sound effects that make you check if your neighbours heard your screams. Those coming from the original Forbidden Forest will know exactly what I am on about. But when you finally defeat an enemy, a lovely, magical moment occurs. A glowing orb floats down, presenting you with a golden arrow, a little "you survived" gift from Cosmi. These arrows aren't just for show, they can bring you back from the brink of death. Once you've gathered enough of these golden arrows, which is definitely no small task, you head on to further parts of the game, where things get even more absurd. Going back to this interesting control system, which frankly will take some time getting used to and only seems to work when it wants to at times. First, you need to adjust the elevation of your shot by holding down the fire button, with a handy band on either side of the screen showing you where you're aiming. To actually fire, you move the joystick in the right direction and release the button. Add in the fact that you can move in and out of the screen, duck behind trees and basically play peekaboo with your enemies. And you've got a recipe for confusion. Mastering all of this while you're under attack is no small feat. Despite its challenging aim mechanics in this sequel, the Forest series from Cosmi as a whole were amongst the most atmospheric games I played as a kid, especially the original Forbidden Forest. It's the kind of experience that keeps you on the edge of your seat, especially when that dragonfly is buzzing around, just waiting to drain your health in this sequel. Honestly, I'm terrible at this game, but watching someone else play feels like watching a horror movie. While the parallax scrolling wasn't exactly buttery smooth, the atmosphere is so strong that it makes up for it. The sound is another highlight, especially the haunting music that plays when you enter the underworld, with a remix of the original game's tune. The creepy bat shrieks make it all the more intense. Fans of the original Forbidden Forest will definitely appreciate this sequel. It's a much tougher challenge, but it was a solid follow-up that didn't disappoint at the time. If you're into high-stakes archery with a healthy dose of terror, this is one challenging adventure worth tackling. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to let us know your experience with Beyond the Forbidden Forest in the comments section. Was you a big fan of the original, and did you prefer that over this sequel? I'd be interested to know. Also, don't forget that there's a ton more classic Commodore games up on the channel playlists. I'm sure there will be many there that bring back some great nostalgic memories, so definitely subscribe to the channel to continue with me on this epic journey down memory lane. If your favourite isn't there yet, rest assured, we'll get there eventually. It might be the very next video. Hopefully. I'll see you there. Until then, bye for now.